So let's have a look at the panner material. Here we have an example scene. I can sort of pick up a weapon and walk here as is being subtly told to me by these arrows on the left and the right. Now, these are just two planes and not blueprints. It's a static mesh. Everything is done inside of the material. So let's open it up and have a look how that has been set up. Now, there's a bunch of stuff going on in here, but even if we keep it simple, this is the most important part. It's a node called panner, and that sort of is able to animate texture. So I could drag this straight into this texture, and that will do the animation of a texture. So it will sort of move the texture around, and it will just keep looping back. If I were to display this on a plane and then say start previewing node, something that we've done before. The start previewing node does not work. Why not? Because we have a black arrow. So actually let's grab the next one and say start previewing node. So here we can see that the panner is actually causing this texture to be just moved. It's just gonna repeat it from, it's gonna move it in the direction that you indicate. I said minus 0.2, I could make this 1 and it's suddenly gonna slide back. So apparently I need to go the other way on the x-axis and that's minus 1. So now it's going in the right direction and previewing this node. I added this section in the middle because I wanted two arrows on top of each other. So I changed up, made it unnecessarily complicated. So now we have two arrows stacked on top of each other. But this panner node is the thing that actually makes the arrow move. It just slides the texture along. I had on minus 0.2. So let's move that back. Now what else is being done in here? Let's disconnect this opacity for a second. Let's stop previewing this node. And now we can see we just have a sliding texture. I can also move this opacity straight into here. And you could probably wonder why not have this be masked? Well, I thought this looked ugly, that it sort of ends so abruptly. Here you can more clearly see the effect. You can really just see, okay, we've got this arrow texture and we're just gonna move it. And then it's looping basically in this animation. So I wanted to fade out at the edges. And then I need it to be translucent because it's not either visible or invisible, it's partially visible. And what I did was simply multiply it with an edge. So I used this edge fade texture to sort of multiply, and it's fully visible at the center, but not quite visible at the edges. So now we get this smooth effect where it appears to fade in, and here at the end it fades out. So using the panner and some other basic nodes, we can get this pretty cool effect and this animation in our world that is very friendly in terms of performance because it's all being done in the material. It looks pretty cool, and this is just a plane with a material slapped on it. So really powerful, super good to use, and again, all done through materials. For the last one, I want to have a quick look at overlay materials. This is relatively new, but also really powerful in the hands of designers and saves you a lot of work without, so you don't need to hassle with post-process materials, which are also fun, but this is a lot quicker. So I'll see you in the next one.